Hey guys, Richard Fu here from The Ultimate Man and RichardFu.com. Today on another episode of the Daily Man Fuel, I want to talk about the 90-10 rule that I call. So don't quote me on this, guys, because this is a random stat that I found somewhere and I can't remember what it was. But I'm going to call it the 90-10 rule. And this is what applies for video. This is what applies for, I would say, like feedback, reviews, comments, anything else like that. See, this is what I call the 90-10 rule, whereby, say for example, you put out a video, right? I put out a video and people watch it. Let's say 100 people watch it. Yeah, we say 100 people watch it, and 90 of them will not comment, will not interact, will not do anything to it except for either watch it to the start and then to the finish, or just watch a bit of it. And then there'll be 10 of the 100 people will actually comment. 10 of the 100 people will maybe share it on. 10 of the 100 people may actually email me and let me know, hey, you did an amazing job. That video meant so much for me, and that's what it meant for me. And I want to share this because it's so important to understand that what you do, what message you put out, whatever things, photos, pictures, articles, comments, whatever you do, whatever you put out there, videos, people watch it. People are listening. People are watching. People are digesting and taking in what it is that you have. And we may in our society today, in what we're in, it's devastating sometimes when you put out some good stuff, even if you put in lots of good production stuff in there, and you don't get comments, you don't get feedback, and you don't get told whether you did a good job or not. And we just assume that no feedback is meaning we're not doing a good job, we're not making that impact in the world. And I have realized this is, it's false, because and imagine if you host a live webinar. I might have 10 people on the webinar, 9 will not interact, and it'll just be one person just going, yeah, every time I ask a question, they'll be yes, and answering it and being full into it. But the other 9 will be just sitting back, watching, paying attention, maybe zoning in and out, but really thinking about it. And that's what's interesting here, is the 90-10 rule is all about the 90%, is that the 90% are the silent ones that watch it, they see it, but they don't interact with it, they don't like it, they don't comment, they don't share, but they take something away from it. They take something away from it. And I know this is true because sometimes I go to live events, people are on my email list, and they come up and they talk to me and they're like, Richard, I really like your videos, the ones that you put out every day, and they really sing to me and they really mean a lot to me, and I just love the way you do it. And then I'm like, what? I don't even know you watch it. How come you don't tell me? It's like, oh, it's just because I'm busy, or I'm watching on the train, and then all of a sudden it's finished, and I'm moving to the next thing. And it's the same with that party that I went to. I mean, some of the guys were saying, we see your stuff, Richard. We know what you're doing. And I said, wow, I did not know that. And for this 90-10 rule to work, right, the whole purpose of the 90-10 rule is to get people to know what you do. If people don't know what you do, then you're not doing a very good job of marketing yourself. If people, if you think about it, you're trying to market yourself to find a wife, right? But you don't tell people that you're single. You don't tell people that you love rock climbing. You don't tell people you love the outdoors. You don't tell people, you're looking for a wife. People don't know. People won't think about it. People won't think about you. See, unless you tell them about it. And usually we just walk around, we just tell people that we see them. But nowadays, there's more powerful ways of getting our story out there and getting our values, our mission, our brands out there. And that's what this is all about. It's about the 90-10. The 90% will never interact, never let you know, but they could be some of your most hardcore fans because they keep taking in your content. And that's what I want to share here with you today, guys. So, hi, honey. So, guys, that's what I want to share with you. So, in the 90-10 rule, I want to ask you, which one are you in, right? Which one are you in your life? So some parts of our lives we may be in 90%. So maybe it's me watching sport. I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. But maybe for you, you're in the 10%, which is like, yeah, I'm committed to my soccer team, my football team, whatever it is, and going out there and just recognizing where are you in the 90-10 space in all areas of your life. Are you being in the passive 90% in your purpose, or you're in the 10% that is actively cheering for yourself and going out and doing stuff. So, have a think about that, because that's what I help guys with. I help guys who are in the 90%, who are tired of just letting things go by, flowing with it, but to actually then direct that flow, that current in the right way so you can achieve and get to what it is that matters most to you quickly. So guys, that's what I want to share here with you today, guys. Remember to head on over to richardfu.com to watch more videos just like this. And remember to go out there and go live with love and go smash it. And I'll see you again on the next one. Thanks. Bye. Sometimes, things change, people change, and it's amazing if you give yourself that opportunity to see that happen and to see what could happen and how people could be if they just had that opportunity just to open themselves up a bit more.